Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another edition of 2vTuesdays with Billy and Foreign. Foreign? Hi, bud.
How's it going?
You know, huffing paint fumes.
You know, the usual. The usual.
I'm wrecked. I'm
high off paint fumes.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not huffing it. I just have spray-painted objects near me, all right? I don't have anywhere else to put them, so they were next to me.
Spray-painted dildos all over the place.
Shh, don't tell anybody about the dildo company, bro. Okay, anyway. This week on 2v2, in case you don't know what 2vTuesdays is, every week on Tuesdays, me and Foreign, we do dual comms, one on my channel, one on his channel. You can go check his out after you check this video out, or just leave now. It really wouldn't matter either way. My life would continue moving.
Because you got that view already.
Yeah, son. Make sure I can't ask you to click the ad, but, you know, wink, wink.
Wink, wink.
Anyway, this week we're talking a little bit about Titanfall. They released some information about the next patch and a trailer for the upcoming DLC. So, Foreign, what do we want to talk about on my video?
Well, we could talk about one of the maps right away, just to get that out of the way. Most people aren't really going to care about the patch update, but you guys will care about the maps. So, the map that I want to talk about is Swampland.
Swampland?
Yeah, Swampland.
There's trees!
So, this, by far, looks like probably one of the most interesting map of the three. One, you're outdoors. Most of their maps are kind of indoors in metal-like structures. This one is more organic. It's more lush with colors. It's just different than anything that they have right now.
Well, there is one map that's fairly outdoorsy on the game, and that map sucks balls. I don't remember what it's called. It's one with there's the big airboat that's on the ground, and it says arson on it.
I'm trying to think of which one that is.
There's the big rock bridge on it. That map sucks.
Oh, yeah, that one. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that map either.
You know what make it better? Trees. Swampland has trees. You want to know what would
make it really better? Not having to play it 13 times in a row.
Right? Constantly. I played the game yesterday for hours with a friend who came over, and that's the only map we played the whole night.
We just kept playing it over and over.
Yeah.
But no, this one looks really interesting. One, just like the different paths that you can take, jumping from tree to tree. I think it'll be really interesting for people that use the cloak, like they show in the trailer. Being able to jump and like hide yourself. Sorry if you can hear me clicking. I'm playing it as I'm talking. But yeah, it just looks really interesting. And then like the stone-like structures and buildings and like the little bit of normal buildings. I don't know. It looks pretty sweet.
Yeah, and I also like the fact that there's going to be, you know, little bits of cover because of the trees for your Titans. So if you're good, I don't want to say good, but if you're smart, if you play well, you can make a really good use out of like a Strider chassis because you can move behind trees quicker, you know, dash between them and try and get behind cover, as opposed to having like a slow Ogre Titan. And I think that that's going to change up my Titan decision for that map. You know, because recently I've switched over to the Ogre Titan with Super Punch, and I've just been punching people to death.
Well, that's always fun. But something with that map, actually, talked about using the Strider. I think that it'll be really funny to like see videos start coming out of people using their Strider and like basically just like bobbing and weaving in and out of them, and then every single shot that's being shot at them just completely misses or hits the tree. Like, I think it'll be really interesting to see how people utilize that form of cover.
Yeah.
As opposed to just a normal building.
The map looks fun, I know that, and it has a really cool look with like the fog and the trees and it being swampy and whatnot. We'll see how it plays as a pilot. They didn't show too much of like what's there for pilots to do apart from the trees, you know. But there's got to be safe havens essentially for people on foot. But we'll find out. The map looks sweet.
That's really all we have time for.
No, man, what are you talking about? We got more. We could talk about another map real quick. We got like a minute and a half. No, we got like a minute. Anyway, but we'll go through a couple of the patch updates then. So, we play specifically on the Xbox One. They're doing some stuff with connection, so the loading screens aren't as long. Things showing that if you're in a party chat, you'll show up being in a party in the lobby. You can see the scoreboard after the game now, which is great. If you don't have a mic in, it doesn't show you with a mic in, which is cool. I do like that. What other updates were there for the Xbox One?
Well, just in general, there's a big update for the private matches, but we'll talk about that in my video. And then there's the custom loadout names.
Oh, yeah, you can change your loadout names, yeah, which is cool. and you'll have two
dedicated
loadouts for each game type. So instead of having 5 loadouts, you'll have 7. Right? How many loadouts are there already? 5? Whatever. So you'll have 7, but they just, whatever game mode you're in, those change. So that's
cool.
cool.
You'll have 2 extras. Yeah, so it'd be nice. So for someone that does capture the flag, they can always have a run class no matter what. They don't have to worry about setting one up. It's already set up for capture the flag, etc., etc.
Yeah, so I dig that. I think that's really good. But like Foreign said before, now we are pretty much out of time. So I'd like to thank you for coming on over and watching the video. And Foreign would like to thank you for heading on over to his channel now to check out his. Isn't that right, Foreign?
Yeah, well, I'm not going to thank you right here because you haven't gone over there yet because you're listening to me talk, obviously. Unless you came from there, then you're awesome, and I love you. So anyways, that's all we have time for. I'll see you guys next week.